There's tons of little Easter eggs this season, so make sure you watch every single frame.
We left off with kind of Tandy and Tyrone sort of flipping circumstances to say, will that draw them closer? Or
After where we left off season 1, which the same time frame that we have left off is, it's about 8 months, so the time that we have not seen Tandy and Tyrone is the exact time that they have been off screen.
They're kind of seeing the other sides of life that they weren't living before, and it's something for them to connect on now, you know. Just the fact of living in that church, not a lot of people have lived in that church, and Tandy knows exactly how that is.
There's a lot of lessons that both of them are going to learn this season, what is right and what is just, and who they are as individuals, and how they are continuing to learn that they're better together than they are apart.
So Tyrone can, connect with her on that, but at first it's hard to even admit that he's kind of going crazy in there, not being able to see his parents, not being able to see Evita. It's cool to see Ty and Tandy connect on that level. And it's cool just the fact that now Tyrone has all this free time to just train and hone in on his powers. This season they're definitely at another level with their powers, I would say.
I think with Tandy per se, she's trying to mend this relationship with her mother. She's trying to learn exactly how to cope with her powers even more than she did last season. And everything with Tyrone, I think she just really wants to help and figure out the kind of hero she wants to be. And we'll see that evolve and enhance through season 2.
what can you tease with your interactions with Mayhem?
We don't really know what to expect. I don't want to say too much.
But acting-wise, was it fun to get it to do a different dynamic with Emma?
I mean, Emma's one of the sweetest people ever, and she's such a great actress. So for her to play those 2 roles, she killed it.
What's one of the big hurdles for any of the characters that you're most excited to see play out for the audience?
You know what? Tandy gets into some trouble at the end of episode 5, and she doesn't get out until episode 8. And it's really just a tour de force for Olivia's acting. I think we put her in a place where she needs to be tremendously heroic and where she needs to put herself through a lot. And it was almost as heroic watching her find the character and go through these struggles as an actor as it was watching Tandy escape. I'm excited for everyone to see what she does.
And will we have any returning faces or new faces popping up? Like, will Ali Maki be back, or will we have new faces?
Let me answer that question with a question. If you made a TV show where Ali Maki was on it, would you not bring her back?
I mean, you definitely bring her back.
She's a national treasure at this point. Now she's a Pixar star. So Mina Hess shows up in our very first scene of episode 3, and we try to hold on to her as much as possible.
We're kind of seeing different shades of hero. You were reckless more with your powers in the first season. Seems like second season it might be Tyrone doing that. Plus we have Mayhem coming into the whole fold. So what is your take on what makes a hero and what the show portrays?
I mean, one thing that I love about our show is that we're not afraid to showcase what is actually happening right now in this day and age, and currently what is happening in the U.S. And first season, obviously, we focused on some pretty heavy topics: police brutality, drug addiction, sexual assault. And season 2, we're stepping into the realm of human trafficking, which is obviously very heavy but also very real. And so we want to be able to tell an authentic and real story about what that is like. And Tandy and Tyrone will definitely be put in positions where they have to sort of make the right decision. And I think what's interesting is we'll be able to challenge the audience in that way. Is what is right and what is just, and sort of the opinions that people have already formed, will sort of challenge them in that way, and they'll question exactly what they've been thinking. And I think that's sort of what makes entertainment fun, is you actually are talking about what is happening right now and what we can do about it. It's not just talking about it and opening up, dialogue. It's actually doing something about the conversation that we're having.
And any chance we might see Tandy have a suit this season?
I'm not telling you that.
We're buddies. We go way back.
Okay, yeah. No, we do.
This isn't even on.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
We'll see. No, we'll see. I think there will be certain versions of. There's tons of little Easter eggs this season, so make sure you watch every single frame.
And are Tandy and Tyrone going to still stay friends this season, or is it going to end up being anything more? Can you hint?
So many personal questions. It's so funny.
You know what we do.
I know. Honestly, I think the fans are going to be really excited to see where Tandy and Tyrone's friendship takes them. That's all I gotta say. Okay. Bye. You're good.